Welcome back to World of Warcraft, Wrath of the Lich King Classic Blind. We are going to Dire Maul, but first, we had to go some other places. Had to go back to the bank to get specifically the banner here, needed for this quest. And also, picked up the other quest items I had sitting in the bank, so we don't forget them when we're trying to go to other things. With the Ghost Revealer and this Venom Sack, we're getting more towards where we might be trying to get the other Venom Sack too. Eventually here, in theory. Also, just went ahead and got the other Yeti hide here from killing even more Yetis. In total, it took until the 4th full clear of all of the Yetis to get this drop, which is pretty wild, actually. Would make sense to miss this quest if everything was not going to be changed. Probably wouldn't have even bothered. Anyways, we're still flying on back towards where we need to be. See if we can start this quest while we're just flying around. Yes, we can. Pristine Yeti hide. You found a pristine Yeti hide that is exceptionally thick and sturdy, more so than even the ones you've seen from the Yeti Enraged Scar. Considering that Pratt McGruben at the Featherman Stronghold is in the market for Yeti hides, this particular one may be of considerable interest to him. Bring it to him. That we can do, as we're already still needing to bring him back the other 10 hides. It's even better. Very nice. Okay. Complete. Some blue. I don't know what that means. Good enough. Oh, look at all these ores. Also found a little bit of mithril while I was trying to get this hide. One of them dropped this battle axe, which is pretty nice. And some random gubbins we can just throw into a shop. And we really will want to put these into the shop, because we're going to be going to Dire Maul. And by the looks of things, that could be a significant amount of loot. Check the whole achievement business here. In Dungeons, Classic, Dire Maul. The last dungeon. Only raids besides this. There's Wings of Dire Maul. King Gordok, Alzin the Wild Shaper, and Imul Thar. Look at that. Also have a few quests to do in here. We need to get Latendris's web. We need to find the imp, Puzzling. We need to take the banner that we got from the bank and bring that to Founder and Tree Shaper. And we need to find Tamiya's Dreamseeker. Some interesting stuff for sure. And also, these blacksmithing things seem to be in here. So, that's another thing to check out. So, plenty to do. Plenty to do in Dire Maul. Should be great. Should be a great time. Look at the disenchant value of this. We can definitely get this disenchanted. That'll be fine. And then the mithril, always a good time. Coming on into Feathermoon Stronghold here. Here's the boat. Not gonna bother with that. Why does it gotta go on such the path? It might actually be decently fast on this side. But honestly, it's just really not worthwhile. Hey. We made it.
Feel free to browse.
So.
Good luck, friend.
Aaron, Vera's found some cooking recipes. Ooh. I was up for some cooking recipes.
My good.
We buy a lot of these before, but if there's more, it's also an option. What do we got? Mitefish steak. Yeah, I'll take it. Hot wolf ribs. Brilliant. Baked salmon. Sure. And lobster stew. I'll take all the recipes I can learn. These are vendor prices. Don't believe it. Some of these shops just have so many different things in them. And sometimes they might even have new things. We're learning. I wonder if there is an achievement for just learning all the different recipes. Might need to actually make them or something. Anyways, we want to go over on this side and turn in all these Yeti hides. This guy, right here.
You need something?
Improved
Have a
quality.
good one.
These Rage Scar Yeti hides are anything like the quality displayed by their Feral Scar counterparts. They could very well be as resilient as thorium. Very solid.
Safe travels.
Excellent, excellent. These are going to work out incredibly well. I can already tell that they're going to be much harder when properly cured. Thanks again for your help, Eric Erickson. Here, please take one of my latest creations. Pratt's handcrafted tunic. Leather. Armor, strength, stamina, and agility. And a gold. Which is also nice. Got like 2 gold here just selling stuff.
See you later.
Can't complain about that. And
See you
pristine
around.
Yeti hide. What's this, Eric Erickson? You got something special for me? Indeed.
Safe travel.
Incredible! You may have found the granddaddy of all Yeti hides with this. You better believe I'll pay you for it. I normally don't pay that much for a single hide, but I'm pretty sure I can make something special from it. Thanks for thinking of me on this, Eric Erickson. And we get just money.
See you around.
Not the most impressive of rewards
Good
here.
day to you.
He also sells some stuff. Got this pattern here for leatherworking. Don't have leatherworking. Could try to flip that in the auction house, but doubtful.
Have
Anyways,
a good one.
guess we got another inventory slot we need to deal with here.
I'm listening.
Sell. Sold on. We didn't look at what it looks like. Buy back. It looks like a leather body. Wow.
A shah fell out.
I don't think there was any transaction fee for that, so that's alright. Anyways. Orphan looking for a home. What? New situation happening here. Bank owner or something? Kindle. Possibly that unlocked because we brought the other quest back to Darnassus for them. That's wild. Again, a situation that would require more running around. But it's nearby Dire Maul, so maybe. We'll worry about that when we're done here. Always interesting to see what ends up unlocking more things. It's gonna be nice not having to worry about everything being deleted. It's a very weird situation that we're currently in. Just bring up the question of what happens in any future expansions. But I think they probably figured out that changing everything and removing a ton of stuff didn't go down too well with Cataclysm. So, in theory, that might not happen again, and we won't need to worry about all this. Either way, we're working with what we got here. And what we got here is Dire Maul. So we're gonna go to Dire Maul. There's all these different ones telling us to go to different wings and places and parts. We're just gonna run on in there, hope for the best. It's also showing us all these other things in here too. Dungeon, 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 repeatable. So, looks like could be a wild time down in here. It is one of the max level dungeons for vanilla here. So being a little bit exceptional does make a lot of sense. We can find our way in here. Dire Maul. Right up the middle here. That looks right. Here's the symbol at the entrance to the dungeon, which has all of the quests marked on it, which isn't quite correct. We'll see them more accurately once we're actually inside. Of course, there is no actual dungeon map, so we will just have to actually explore around the dungeon. And I'm okay with that. First up, we have the outside section here. I think we're just going to go into the inner portion. See how that goes for us. Should be a good time. I mean, one of the inner portions. There's like 3. It's a whole thing. I think this used to be an elven area. And then the ogres took over. Also, it's just ruins. So, ruins here. There's a lot of stuff. Broken commons. Alright. Go over to one of the sides here. Gotta start somewhere. Gotta start somewhere. What are we looking at? Down in the middle? Always a good time. That is a... It's really a way. Is there a way here? This looks like doors. Oh, there's a door. Requires a crescent key. Don't have that key yet. Indeed, it's locked. So a few things from down below, I think. Jump down in there and hope for the best. See this? Doors over here? Crescent key. Everything requires the crescent key. Mysterious. No shortage of key requirements here. That one's a broken door. What a mess. There's a downward section over here. We did look around here a little bit earlier. We definitely haven't figured out everything yet. That way down? It's also in here. Here's like a door. Both of those require the same key. So perhaps we could get away with doing one dungeon first. Oh, that was full of rubble. There we go. Process of elimination up in here. Works, I guess. Gotta find at least some entrance to work with. Once it loads. Okay. This is the Warpwood quarter. Alright. I think, once we're in a dungeon, we might as well go into this fully prepared here. It's not a raid or anything, so we don't specifically need all the buffs and stuff. But it could be nice. Could be a good time. Blast through here at max efficiency. I don't know if we're going to worry about going into the tank set or anything. We'll see how things go. Because, again, they're not. Raids. Here's hustling. And there. Wanna play a game, Stinky? Game? Are you crazy? Oh my, where is he going? Want a key? You'll have to catch me!
I need to get closer.
There's a big guy. Stuff. I'm gonna pick up all the loot here. Loot for everybody. Whee! Alright. They got 15,000 health. That's pretty healthy. And you. A Star Ruby. Also fun. Yeah, we're just gonna be looting everything that isn't nailed down. You ran all the way over there, huh? Wild. You. Oh, it's gonna be loot for days out here. Living the dream. Living the dream. Loot, 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 loot. He's standing right here next to this other big guy. Don't just be running around. Hustling. What are you doing? What are you doing? I hold the key to lands of free. Chase me, and you'll see. Why, you little? Chase me if you dare. I run without a care. It's good for him that he's not aggroing everything. That'd be awkward for everyone involved. Ice camp? Okay. Them. Living essence. A lot of trees up in this first part here. Tree guys. A little money. Mop, mop. Mop. Whee. Hey, another Star Ruby. More living essences. Living essence. This kind of thing. Now, where did this run off to? Really is being quite the nuisance here. One AoE just obliterates all these little guys. They do not have much in the way of loot, do they? My goodness. Okay. Here he is again.
I'm out of range.
They're all dead. Still alive? You do surprise. Watch me as I flee. Mark my words, I will catch you, imp. And when I do. Why did you ever want to harm me? Come, friend. Friends we can be. My goodness. Technically, we could probably avoid these guys over here. But why would we do that? What do we get? Can get more loot? Whee! Alright. Any reason why I come over here? Just to move things around, I suppose. Oh. Warpwood pods. It's got 1 ton tuber. Restore health and must remain seated. Wild. Where are you going? I think I ran this way. This whole park downstairs. That should be fun. We will loop back around for that, perhaps. I don't know if we can get up from down there. I'm just gonna be following this guy first. The Hidden Reach. Oh. Surprise, guys. Which way did that guy? Which way did that imp run? Arms one. Didn't see where he actually went. He ran down the hallway here. Guess that could go to many directions, though. If he's in that room, we will figure it out. What's going on over here? There he is. We got it. bunch of guys. All the living essences you could eat. Like over there. How far are you gonna run? Turn that frown upside down. Die! You make Muscling cry. He is a mess. That's for sure. Alright. We're gonna keep chasing him for right now. Whether he brings us through the entirety of the dungeon is a different question entirely. There's a pod thing. Oh. It's full of flasherby. And now it's not. This is the end of the line, no friend of mine. Prepare to meet your maker. Say hello to my little friends. Oh, you got him bigger. Doesn't matter. We could have just had a nice conversation, but no. Recipe. Oh, the Keymaster. Okay. And we got the Book of Incantations. Perfect. Run to surprise. Health and increases intellect. I'll take that. If you don't want it. Read. Can't even auction this. Whee! Now we have the key too. Which key did we get? Cloth. What did we lose? Crescent key. Perfect. That was an achievement there. Obtain the keys. We've got those keys. There you go. Some general achievements here. How fun. Alright. So that takes care of that. That's pretty good. Now we can continue around the dungeon. We need to return this book to Elder Anachronist. There's Pavilion. Okay. It's very possible we could end up just to the other entrance to Maul. I mean, if we go this far east, the other entrance to Maul, that's where we need to go to turn in the book. I think that works perfectly. We will find out, won't we? I'm okay with that. Yep, there's Pavilion. Perfect. Well, that worked brilliantly. Got us exactly where we need to be. What a direct and reasonable quest through the dungeon. And now we have the crescent keys, so we can unlock these doors and all those other doors. Doesn't really the question of how everything in the rest of the dungeon is connected, but we will find that out, won't we?
I'm listening.
I regret nothing, stranger. The queen has long since passed. The works of the Chenvalar have been marred by the madness of Prince Torthedrin. I seek only freedom, escape. How about a book of incantations? You found it. A curse upon that miserable imp. Alas, my material possessions are meager at best. You choose what you want from what I have to offer. Got some spry boots that increase dodge rating. Or a sprinter's sword. Chance on hit, increase run speed by 30% for 10 seconds. Thornling is doing something. He's having a good time. I'll take the fancy sword. There you go. And we got some reputation with Shen Dralai. It looks like that's all he wanted. Alright, cool. Look at this sword. It's sword shaped. Indeed. Back in the dungeon we go. Whee! Yeah, still got plenty of other things to do in here. That's for sure. Gonna have to go all sorts of different paths. It's definitely gonna be quite something. We need to find this guy. Find there after that. Let's go down all the paths. Should be great. This room, like demons and everything. Open up some more of these little pods. And use these tubers to make the tuber thing then. Nope. We get there. A thornling seed. Plant a thornling which attracts nearby enemies. That's what he did. I don't think we need to attract more nearby enemies than we already are. That's okay. Let's head back out this way. There's another path off this way. Take that. Technically, all we need to do is all of the quests and defeat probably the final bosses of each wing. We also can explore everything. I mean, that seems like a good idea. Back up. And head into this room. Maul.
Too far away.
All kinds of demons and plants and what a mess. All around. Look at these guys. It is absolutely jam-packed in here. Anything to worry about around this way? Doesn't really look like it. We got a staircase up. A staircase down. I got things he's invisible. Alright. Let's see here. Go down, we can go up. We got options. Interesting dungeon for sure. Looks like this could be somebody. Lethendris. Yep, this is the guy for that. Alright. He's dead now. Lethendris' web. Check. And Lethendris' wand. Increases his spell power. How fun. We also killed Pimgib. His little familiar guy. Perfect. Who's this? Hanging up out here? Hanging out around over here? Okay. Killing everybody? You could kill everybody. More bits and bombs. Wait, any chests in here? Where's a pod? I don't know if I really need any of these seeds, but I mean, why not? It's a good time. Charging on here. Got the Rangers and all them. Librum of Rapidity. Dark runes skitter across the surface. Okay. Can't use a Librum, that's alright. We can read it. The pages are covered in ancient elven runes. The pages herein contain memories of events that transpired in the collection and creation of the reagents required to craft greater arcanum. May our enemies never gain access to these Librum. May I live to see the pallid light of the moon shine upon Quel'Thas once again. May I die for the grace of Kael'thas. May I kill for the glory of Illidan, Master Telnus Dreamseeker. That's one of the boss guys from the list. You feel a searing pain when glancing at these pages. Oh boy. Let's head this way then. We can auction that. Doubt that actually has an auction price. Since it's just a book. A little bit of lore and information. Always here for it. Always a good time. Okay. Next collection of guys. You. Loot. Lots of demons over here. Here. gonna be no shortage of loot here. We're definitely still very much in a Lasher and Demons kind of area. That's alright. Here are the water elements over there. Hydro spawn.
I'm out of range.
Here he comes. Yo, boss. 22,000 health. Hard to say. A Tempest Talisman. Increases critical strike. Neat. You'd have more fancy things, though. Potentially. Potentially a boss kind of guy. Could be. I'll take out all these guys.
Not ready yet.
Demonic Runes. Restores 900 to 1500 mana at the cost of 600 to 1000 life. Wild. I don't think that'd be very helpful. Hurt me for mana, which we don't have and can't use. What's down here? Doesn't really look like it. Just even more demons and guys. I think that connects to the upper floor over there. Probably. Should work. Okay. All these different passageways. Oh, there's a guy here. What are you doing? Out here. Being invisible. What a guy. Right. Or up here. Look at that guy. That looks pretty neat. Rifle. Right. Oh, wow.
That ability isn't ready
Hey there.
yet.
He's in. As if I'm Thornhoof. He has a clever hat. Okay. Alright, so now we are up here. Got a spooky altar. It's always a good time. Verification. See a ghost. Call me Ma. No. That's not who we're looking for. Not exactly, at least. Oh, there's a chest over there. Yes. Yes, I think I will. More demonic runes. Chest.
It's locked. It's locked.
All the keys we have. And we don't have that one. Shame. Shame about that. Rooted. There's some guys over here. I was gonna cast a fireball. He's not gonna come over there. Fireball things. Okay. Maybe there's more than others. So we went. This is the water level. We went. Not this way. This is past more guys. Alright, we'll go this way then. We're getting confused by all the ways here. And presumably, this is only one of the signs here. Choking spores. Damage for a little bit. Look at this guy. Another demonic rune. It would take a lot of these. We only got one of those? Yeah, it's fine. It would take a lot of these to do much. The conservatory. Now we are down here. Okay, even more of these guys. And a big guy. So a lot of these guys are angry with us, but it looks like the guy in the middle is actually fine. Which is interesting. There's some ground spud. We saw that on the ground earlier. Now this is the real deal. Should probably clear some stuff out.
I need to get close.
Get a wise way to go about doing this. Death Flash. And picking up more of these pods and stuff too. Always a good time.
I need a target.
A lot of these little guys too. We're getting plenty of loot here. Some dark corner of the area here. Very something. Like on my AoE only hits 4 enemies. Yay! Here comes some guys.
I need a target.
Comes even more guys. Just fall over. Wild. Alright. I'm seeing this lasher back here. Death Lash. Rude. He's got a living essence, even though he's not living anymore. That's a quantity of these Warpwood Guardians, I swear. Our inventory's getting so full. It's gonna be a multi-trip kind of situation. It's definitely feeling that way. Right. More of these. Just instantly dead. Death Flash. So over here. Probably guys over here. Just gonna instantly die, probably. And this one. These groups really don't have a lot of individual health. Which makes sense. They're not even elites, technically, so. Shouldn't be too surprising. There's a pond. Towards the end here. It's poison! Look who can open that door. Essence. Just light right here. It's clearing everything out here.
I need to get closer.
Why not? Back here. Nice. Dark area down here below. This below the starting area? Probably. Since the shape and everything. Would make a lot of sense. Okay. Another group of small guys here. Brilliant. Okay. Man, another group of small guys. Spawn guy from the middle there.
I can't do that.
Ah. Like multiple small groups of small groups here. Okay. let's talk to the big guy in the middle here. Ironbark the Redeemed. Hey, how's it going? Thank you, mortal. There's but one service that I may offer to you before I return to the dream. The door to Zevrim's master, Alzin, blocks your path. I shall act as your instrument of destruction. The door will be opened. I merely await your command. Thank you, Ironbark. We're ready for you to open the door. You probably asked that we deal with everything in the room. As you wish. He's going. He's gonna go deal with that door that we saw that was closed. Perfect. Alright. What if you need to kill every single thing in here? Presumably. That would make at least a bit of sense. He's gonna break it down. Let me break it down for you. Door. Oh, he's going at it. Yeah. And it is broken. Yay. You did it. My strength wanes, mortal. I've done as promised. The way is clear. I now return to whence I came. It just falls over. He's probably fine. Charge. He's just returned to the dream. He's perfectly fine. He's perfectly fine. Alright. Where are we at now? The Shrine of Elrathar. Okay. I'll start fighting stuff. More wood crusher. Zephyrons. Looks like we're heading downwards. Cool, cool, cool. Feels like a boss area. You get all the way around and you need to deal with whatever's way for you at the bottom. I can see it. More crushers. Yeah. Alright, here's some stuff. Maybe we can go back up that way. Don't think we really need to. Let us deal with all the ads here first. That'd be a wise plan. Not that we would actually really be worried about it, but it's just probably a good plan. The inventory. It's out of control. Alright. And next to it. Oh. Little minions. He's trying to wildly shape. It's not working out for him. A fiendish machete. And merciful greaves. Type power when fighting elementals. Interesting. And some greaves. Felvine shards. So that one elf was talking about. Yeah. Looks like it. Felvine shards. Alright, grab one. Soulbound unique.
I can't carry anymore.
Interesting. That's for anything specific here. Oh, there's a rich thorn vein up above. There's somebody. Hanging out. That's the vendor bot. Let's go for that. That seems like a good plan. Fronds. So the lasher root. Gold thorn has some value. So truffle, pearls. These are the wild trefoil. can't auction or vendor these, that's fine. That's disenchantable. Sell that. Sell the mushrooms. Some fell cloth. Got the sword. Sell that. Soulbound. Twill boots. We can't auction this demonic rune. We definitely don't need it. We'll keep it for now. That's disenchantable. Where the element's not worth much. Auction price 10,000 gold for these bloodlust breeches. Uh-huh. Sure. Seems legitimate. Here's the clever hat. Hilarious. So that. Go. Fine. Mana potion. Disenchantable. Fade leaf. Blindweed. The merciful greaves. Definitely a look. That's Maul. Wild. And a shard. Okay, so we still got just an absolute ton of things in the inventory here. But maybe if we don't pick up literally everything we come across at any given time, maybe it'll be okay. Let's look at the other stuff here. That's a chest piece. The other boots. Can't look at a Librum. They're very red, the Bloodlust breeches. And gun. And some shoulders. Not bad looking shoulders, all things considered. But yeah. Definitely nothing we particularly need. This is in the disenchantable section here. Bind, equip, bind, equip, bind, equip, bind, equip. Bind. Alright. We could probably even just go and bring this stuff to the auction house. I think that would be all for this section. Look into dungeons. Classic. Darmal. Alzin defeated. I think we just quickly get all this stuff away so we have space to do the other two wings. I think that's probably a reasonable idea. Let's see where we need to turn in this webbing here too. Could be smart. Hound's old friend, we did that. This is web. That's in Feathermood Stronghold, it's perfect. Take the incomplete banner to there. I guess it's technically complete, but not really complete. That's right. Hop through here quick. Probably should check how much longer we have left on stuff in the mailbox. Because eventually that does run out. I think we're probably fine still. Another thing to possibly worry about later. Because we're going to have significant piles of things in there, probably. We did have the portable mailbox. That was alright. 22 days. Oh, that's perfect. We got time. Alright, so let us get some stuff taken care of here. Draw all these over. 10,000 gold. Hilarious. Don't believe it for a second. It'd be one thing if the auction house would have prices of things that actually sold for that price. It's just whatever anybody put in. Wild stuff out here. Wild stuff. I don't even need this book. Doesn't seem to do anything. It's unique for some reason. Possibly used to have stats, but no longer does. That's entirely possible. I could see that. Sell things. Some of that. Sell some of that. Got all these different plants in here from all the different plants. That's not too surprising. And some star rubies, also nice. Gold thorn. Miniature oil. This is like almost like every different kind of plant you can possibly get. It's pretty wild. Got a bunch of that. Not many of these in the market. Waiting for a cheaper price. Yeah, if it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out. That's okay. Just throwing everything up here. Can't even auction these. Additional shards, whatever. Some of these. One of those. Some of that. These greater essences are a bit expensive right now. It's wild. Strange kelp. No offers even found. Couldn't bother with that. Anybody want this? Got some weird prices in here. There's a whole bunch of them. I don't imagine this is actually worth anything. Honestly, just take it. Can't even auction the demonic rune. Got some fell cloth. Fade leaf. Some tubers. No market for that. Blindweed. One more rune cloth. And fire blossom. I guess since we're here, we can take the stuff from the mailbox. There's like a lot of mithril ore that didn't sell. That's a shame. Got a little bit of money here too. And all the internal mail database errors and items not found you could hope for. I don't think these are going to be anything. Sell some more of this stuff back. This seems like a lot for a small shard. Let's go like cheap. My goal is selling things. It's easier said than done. Just smaller stacks of these. These are so expensive. I mean, comparatively. Crystals, which have 0 deposit price, so I'm not too worried about it. If they sell, they sell. And then nobody has any interest in having any of these, so it's going to toss them. We already have these in the bank too, so we're not worried about it. Okay. A vendor to the demonic rune? Probably.
Peace be with you.
Don't think that's gonna be something we really need. And we can't even sell or vendor the thornling seeds.
May the
Sure.
stars guide you.
A felvine shard. Something. It's definitely something. We need to bring the web over to here. I guess we just do that. We do that. Well, we're gonna be flying over that way. Kind of want to like start back there. What else do we need to bring? Is there any reason we would go back around like that? Moon spear. And port back to Feathermoon. Okay. So we will be returning to Feathermoon later. But we will just get back to Dire Maul. Try to go through the other two sides. Now with a key, which should help quite a bit, probably. Next time. Goodbye.